Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Is everyone feeling? Hopefully, we are doing just fine. I mean, I am. Not doing too bad. All things considered. No. So I've had somebody just run around, talk to some people about what we should do on the channel. That's still going to be a work in progress. But say something that isn't going to, that's definitely going to change that we promised in the last video. No more drawing the damn lines, right? We're not walking that damn line no more. So, that being said, I have seen a few people complaining. One dude actually posted a video about how they're getting fired over their comments over Charlie Kirk because they were celebrating his death. Here's the thing, all right? Apparently, you weren't smart enough to read your company handbook. There's your first mistake, all right? Your second mistake is then going in there and posting something that goes against company policy. Your third mistake is going on into the public, posting a video and crying about how you lost your job over your comment, and then complaining you have no freedom of speech. Look, here's a fact, all right? You're able to say what the heck you want. You're able to do that. That's your God-given damn right in this country. You got your First Amendment right, your freedom of speech, yes. Consequences, repercussions come from it, though. No one's taking it away. This dude's like, you got to take away freedom of speech. No. Consequences, repercussions. Think about what you say. You can say whatever you want. More power to you. You cannot be thinking that you're able to say what you want to say because you have freedom of speech and no punishment is handed down. Or there's no repercussions for it, or someone's going to reply back. You can't think that way. If you do, you're a moron. Pure and simple. I mean, these leftists, okay, want to complain about how they say something to get punished or repercussions for their speech. All right. Well, let's look at this. But the Second Amendment right says I have the right to bear arms. So if I shoot you, then apparently it's okay because I went by my Second Amendment right to bear my arms. I mean, let's look at it that way. Do they think about that? No. All they cry is about, well, I got punished. Well, apparently, then if you're complaining you didn't get punished, then I'm sorry. Apparently, your parents didn't fucking whoop your ass enough when you got in trouble. Apparently, they didn't teach you there's consequences for your actions. I mean, heck. Look what's been going on over the last 4 years. All right? The hate rhetoric, the racism. And actually, the racism we're going to get into here in a few minutes here, guys, because we actually do. Thank you very much, Terry Middleton. Did have a question. Or I posted in a comment. I think it was just you stated a comment here. We're going to talk about it here, especially just finished racism shit going to damn Democrats. But you got these Democrats just spewing out Republicans are Nazis. Republicans are a threat. They're narcissists. They're after you. You got to go get them. And then the stuff Charlie Kirk happened. What the Democrats do? We condone that. Dude, how are you going to condemn a fucking action you've been doing for 4 fucking years? Actually, you've been doing it for 8 years. If we want to get legit, this wasn't over Trump. Obama started a fucking racial divide over with Ferguson, not stopping anything. So Michelle Obama comes out and goes, I'm so proud to be a black person. Dude, let me tell you something. Blacks have just more rights in this country than anyone else. Doesn't matter. If you're here, if you're just here legally, for you Mexicans and all the other illegals that we have in this country, Venezuela and whatnot, if you're here legally, you have all the rights that are inherited to by our Constitution. If anything's keeping you down, it's your damn self. It ain't no damn color. Tired of that fucking crap. You're oppressed. Yeah, because what? What's oppressing you? It's like to say no kings, no dictators. Are you being dictated yet? Are you underneath the king? Last I checked, he's still a president. There's still a Congress and a Senate. So you sure as fucking a goddamn emperor either. You want your freedom of speech? Come on my channel. You'll have your freedom of speech. You have it all day long. But I know it's going to happen. I'm going to come back and you're going to fucking cry about it. I won't shut you down. I won't block you. You're more than welcome to stay on the channel. Just be able to handle the bullshit. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's the way it goes here in this country. At least to a point. Getting on to Terry Middleton's question, Democrats are erasing history. Yeah, and there's a reason for that. They want to change the fourth name. They want to get rid of the Civil War. They want to make sure it doesn't fucking happen. Why? Because the Democratic Party was for slavery. The Republican Party wasn't. Go and look it up, folks. I fucking did. You had one half, the Democratic Party up north, leaving it to the people, and the Democratic Party down south saying, no, we want slaves. So of course they want to rewrite history. They want to bury that. I got called racist for speaking the truth. And the reason I come, the Democrats fucking cater to the black vote and the immigrant vote and all that other bullshit they fucking do, is because they want you to be reliant on them. They still want you to be a slave. That shit hasn't changed. Our country is either 250 years old or about approaching 250. Okay? And I think it would be, I gotta remember this stuff. And how many years later we had the Civil War? Well, before that, you still had the Republican Democratic Party. So in all that damn time, okay, let's say over 100-year period, all right, the Democrats haven't changed their shit. All they did was they changed their game. Now, instead of actually being slaves, you guys being slaves to them, and anything goes to white folk too. Anyone who votes a Democrat, that's what they want. That's what they want. You to be reliant on them. Of course, they're for social change. They love their slaves. Their propaganda machine is working really fucking good. Everyone bitches that Fox is fake news and all this other crap because they go with Trump. Let me tell you something, okay? That's one network out of 5 major fucking networks. The other 4 are spreading the Democrat propaganda. Now, you want to get pissy over one network, that's doing the fucking right goddamn thing. Now, there's your problem. You want to get mad at the propaganda machine. Get mad at the ones who are actually making you mad. Republicans haven't done nothing but stand up for this damn country. The Democrats are supposed to be part of the people. Well, they have failed miserably on that damn line. If anyone's a party for the people, and actually we're not going to tag that. We're not even going to tag that. Republicans are a party for this country. For all of you. Even the immigrants. And the Democrats still down too. Republicans are against immigration. No, we're not. We are against illegal immigration. This here for the Dems. You got a problem with us wanting a border up against the fucking, a wall up against the border, right? And you want open borders? Then I can guarantee you every single one of you damn senators have a fucking wall around your damn property. Tear it down. Show us how much we want open borders. Why do you have that wall up? Oh, to keep people out? Imagine that. They got to come through. They want to come through a gate to get buzzed in through? Yeah, imagine that. You want open borders? Tear your fucking fences down. Here's the other tickle point too. The economy right now. Everyone's expecting Trump to just magically already have it fixed. He's working on it. Some states are doing pretty fucking good. We don't get to see a cut here, what's happening. But I tell you what, going over to fucking Missouri and paying $2.49 a fucking gallon is a whole lot better than $3.49 a gallon. Going over to Missouri paying $2 for a fucking gallon of milk, not better than paying $3.49 for a gallon of milk. And I can keep going on. It's not about what Trump's doing. It's about your local state and what your governor's doing, what your city's doing, what your county's doing. There's where your prices are actually affecting. Tariffs have been around forever. They're always going to be around. The only thing that's happening is Trump's changing the game up. Everyone had the tariffs in line so you could fucking have to go to certain countries and whatnot. Now you can barter. Now you're able to dictate prices. And that goes for other countries too. Now you have communication. Now you get a barter back and forth and get a trade deal worked out. What's the fucking wrong with that? Do the Democrats love it? Hell no. Why? Because it's good for the country. And what's good for the country isn't good for the Democrats. It's a little bitch and bitch and bitch. I've gone over the taxes in this state way too many damn times on videos. Especially history and farmers at 25% It's ridiculous. It isn't the national economy that's messed up. You can't go off the national economy and look at it, or your state's economy actually, and look at that and go, that's the national economy. It's not. Depending on where you live, depending on who's the governor, even all the way down to mayor. All right, because the mayor gets to decide taxes on your city. So go down that far to that low of the fucking chain, and that establishes the prices you're paying for your state. It has no reflection whatsoever on the national fucking economy. Now, before it's asked, am I a financial advisor, whatever? No, I'm not. But I have done the freaking math, and it's very simple. I do also travel, so it's very simple. How is it then, if the national economy is so messed up, one state has lower stuff, one state has higher stuff. One state has right there in the middle somewhere, or maybe between the middle, maybe not so much, and a little bit below, but in the middle. Because of what your state does, not the national fucking economy. So don't bitch that Trump's tariffs are fucking everything up, because they're not. I talked to someone from Missouri who was driving. I said, you should be lucky living in Missouri. You get to pay $2.49 for gas. I got to pay $3.49 up here. Come on. You're griping. Bill for bread's $2. So I'm pretty sure you go Great Value. It's like 97 cents probably. I don't know. I went and grabbed Sunbeam when I was over there. $2 for Sunbeam. Fucking A. This is like $4 here in Illinois. Is Trump perfect? No. Not by any means. I'm not going to coach the guy up. I do support him, though. I support his stance on the illegal immigration that's going on. I support his stance on the crackdown on crime. And I think it's bullshit that the Democrats are totally anti-law. They love their criminals. They support violence. Just wait. We just had an officer we just had an ICE officer shoot someone they were going to detain because he decided to run an officer over with the vehicle, okay? Now watch. The Democrats will prove my point on this. They will vouch for the illegal and not give a fuck about the cop that was injured or the ICE agent that was injured. I'm sorry, they're all law enforcement to me. Exactly what the fuck they are, law enforcement. But we know the Democrats don't abide by law enforcement. They hate law enforcement. They don't want law. They want fucking anarchy. They want fucking chaos. Recent events have proven that fact. When I'm talking to everyone on the left, look at it, step back, open your mind up and take a look at it. It isn't that hard to see. And then you got these leftists going, well, the Republicans are losing members. Okay, well, I show everyone the chart. Actually, it wasn't a chart. It was a article from the DNC themselves. It says they're losing millions of freaking voters. Iowa caucus just lost 20,000. Why? They're open-minded enough to see what the hell's going on, and the party doesn't work for them. And Democrats wonder why come they can't get any more voters to come in. Because you'd have no message for the American people other than hate Trump, promote violence. Illegal immigrants is okay. Open borders. Let the drugs in. Fuck it. Who cares? That doesn't coincide with the American people. Your message is wrong. Like I said a few videos back, there was my second one I did just recently, where I said, once Trump's out of office, what does the Democrats have for a message at that point? Because over the last 12 years, it's been hate Trump. This is Trump's last term. What are they going to have after that? If I was asking Democrats that question right now, they'd be fucking crickets. Sorry about the speech, guys. I have terrible upper teeth, and I know I'm lisping a lot, but that is what it is. I can't help that. I do apologize, though. It just is what it is. But still doing this. Love doing it. And as I promised, we are going harder. You guys have noticed, and I've just noticed it too, we are no longer drawing this line. We're no longer being nice. I'll extend an olive branch out to the Democrats anytime they fucking want to hear it. But honestly, there's not much else we can do. It's up to Dems at this point to look at the nation and say, sorry, our rhetoric, our message was messed up. It was wrong. We apologize. And only then can we start to heal. This came to mind too. Whoopi Goldberg did On the View. God, that fucking channel, that show. Anyway, she was going off on Democrats that they should have kept everything in-house about Joe Biden's health and all that. Yeah. Like, the whole purpose of what this movement's been about here in America over the last 12 years has been about transparency from our government. And you got Whoopi Goldberg on The View going, as typical leftists would do, keep it in-house, keep it quiet, keep it shut the fucking mouth. And then you had Joy Barr, whatever. She had the audacity to say that Americans won't vote for a woman to be president because we're sexist. No, we won't vote for a woman president if she doesn't agree with American views. And it's a fucking fact that the last two women up for presidency were from the Democratic side. One got thrown in. One completely lost her ass off. Thanks to Electoral College. Yeah, she won the popular vote. And then let's hit up to 2020, right? All of a sudden, it was fucking, you can't say the election was rigged, you can't say it was stolen, nothing like that. When Hillary mentioned it 45 fucking times in talks after she lost the election. Those who control government control the media. Unless you're Trump, of course, then you only have Fox News. These Democrats want to gripe about how they had no freedom of speech. Motherfucker, you had no freedom of speech under Biden. If you disagree with the election, your voice got canceled out. On YouTube, you got a mark. If you said anything about COVID, it was squashed. And they had members of Google, Zuckerberg from Facebook, all came out and said, we all did that because it was pressure from the Biden administration that wanted us to make sure none of that conversation happened. So let's really talk about who lost free speech. Let's also not forget, too, folks, that the Democrats thought they had everything fucking handled in 2020 and started listing names and addresses of Trump supporters online. Who is really the party of hate? So yes, Terry Middleton, you are correct. They don't want to change past history. They also want to change recent history as well. They want all that shit swept under the rug. They hope y'all forget about it. We won't. You know why we won't? Because it's kind of funny that the ones that are targeted are also the ones winning, and we will make sure that that gets out there. And the crazy thing is, somehow, some way, Google has made it to where you can still find that information. I give them props for that one, considering they are government's big brother. I will give them props for still keeping that information available. And I'm pretty sure that if this was the Biden administration right now, this video would be shut down, wouldn't be allowed to be posted. Honestly, would I still be towing the line if Charlie Kirk wasn't assassinated? Yeah, I probably would. Just because of the fear that's been instilled in all of us over 4 years of we gotta watch what the fuck we say. Actually, it's not even that. It's not just because we gotta watch what we say. It's because if we say it, we're gonna get shut down. We're gonna get marked. Our voices will be canceled. Not a punishment. Instead, it's just straight up cancellation under Biden and the Democrats. Thankfully, Trump put in with his executive order that I haven't heard has been written. So I guess it's one thing that went through, is that with the media and everyone else, and even reporters, have their First Amendment right, free and clear, to speak what they want to say. And I definitely applaud him for that one. Because that apparently, I mean, it shouldn't have to be done, but apparently it had to be done. That one was a good one. If I'm not mistaken, it was inside his top 5 executive orders. And it's kind of sad when a president of the United States of America has to make an executive order to protect the First fucking Amendment. It's really sad that we have to fight and bitch about our Second Amendment. Speaking of Second Amendment, I would like to know how the hell that's working out for most people. Because I know out there in Chicago, it ain't working out for shit. We have some of the strictest gun laws in the nation, and we're still getting mass shootings. And by the way, I looked that up too. Most mass shootings, guess what, folks, occur with a pistol. 65% occur with a pistol. 35% use a rifle. But they're going to start trying to ban and say ARs and automatic weapons are bad. Yeah, when they're really not the fucking cause of mass shootings. They're not the ones. That's not the go-to weapon. The Democrats just want to take away fucking rights left and right. And if they keep voting for them, it'll happen. It'll be so goddamn near to where you will have a dictatorship. You can't look at your next fucking Democratic president, or whatever they're going to be called at that point in time, without asking if you can wipe your damn ass. Can I burp, please? Is it okay if I breathe? You know, they're so fucking gripey too about what Trump's doing is because most of what Trump's doing is giving powers back to states. Abortion, education. Right back to the damn states. It's giving government less power. Federal government. Oh yeah, Dems are pissed about that. Who wants to lose their power? Who wants to lose their control over the people? Yeah, I got news for the Democrats. Fuck you. Government works for the people, not the other way around. That's right there in the Declaration of Independence, if I'm not mistaken. Right before we go into the Constitution. But they don't teach that in history class no more. It also says there it's up to the people to create a new working form of government when the government's not working. But do they teach that? No. So come January 6th, they want to try to claim that as a very bad thing. They want to claim it as an insurrection, even though it wasn't. What we were trying to do was just stop a vote that we didn't think was fucking right. And that we knew wasn't right. Most of us had watched the fucking election, and all of a sudden, within an hour, moron is going to get about 20,000 fucking votes out of nowhere? Okay. Right. When Trump's up by 16 fucking points? Come on. America's not brain dead. Those are the facts. And of course, 4 of the major networks won't point that out. Go figure. I'm watching this dial here, so I know at some point in time it's going to go, it's going to fix that issue. I mean, it won't cut it out. It'll keep recording, but I'll have to do a part 2 here. Which is annoying as heck, but it's all right. And that's why come now, my videos, the second video runs a bit longer because I'm just going to do like a 2-minute parter for you guys. That just seems ridiculous. But we'll figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out. Last time I used my camera too, guys, it didn't work. It was all just black each time I went over into it, and so I'm still trying to figure that out. If I can figure that out, we can use the camera. For the Republicans, you guys could see that my equipment has TDS. And yes, so there was there on purpose. I think my equipment's half retarded too. No pun at the mentally handicapped there. No, kind of sad when you have to say shit, alright? Actually, you know what? We shouldn't be saying shit no more, should we? We have to fucking explain our comments anymore? No. Our comments are our damn comments. If someone takes it off to the left side of the field, fucking A, shank the ball, I guess. As most baseball coaches teach, hit it to the center. Same thing with politics. At least we have a president who's working for the people and trying to do something for this country. The sad thing is, once he's out of office, the next president can come in and continue doing what he's doing, but they usually rip up what the past president did, do it their own fucking way. Thankfully, on the Republican side, though, I think we have enough of MAGA in office to keep going with what Trump's doing. And at this point, it's looking like we have definitely enough voters to keep Republicans in office over the Democrats. Speaking of in office over the Democrats, I still want to know this shit, okay? 88% of Illinois is red, all right? But Republicans only hold 3 seats, while the Democrats control 17. That's one thing I really don't want to do myself. I think I've told you guys this before. Once you do your own research, comment on it. What does your state look like? What's the percentage of your state? Let me know. We'll go and look at it. We'll kind of look at it together because I can't go live. I wish I could go live. But anyway, so look at it together and we will crunch the numbers on it. Yeah, I have a firm belief that 90% of this country is Republican. We get overridden because of the major cities and urban areas, or not urban, suburban areas. Some urban. The rural areas where you see most Republican, we just get outvoted. That's why I've said I think really to do it fairly. Well, of course, cities will gripe, but if you want to do an election fairly, look at the county, and you look at how many counties in the state. If the majority of that is red or blue, that's who wins the state. Screw the college, screw the popular vote. Go by the counties, go by the state. That's why I think we haven't got rid of the electoral college yet. And why the company want to go to the popular vote. Because Democrats know if that happens, they can hardly hold a seat